Hello everybody and welcome to another free intuition mini masterclass. So I want to talk to you about the one thing that is really going to take your intuition up a notch. It's going to up level your intuition. It's going to take it from where it is now, wherever that might be, and take it to the next step. And I want to introduce this subject, I want to explain to you a formula that I use in my intuition courses that the amazing women who come and join me in these programs get kind of drummed into them. They cannot help but learn this formula because it's so important and it's so crucial. So the formula is for what I call intuitive intelligence. So intuitive intelligence is beyond just being intuitive. It's beyond intuition because intuition by itself is actually not enough. Everyone is already intuitive, and if you've seen my mini masterclass on the 2 types of intuition, you'll understand. Now, if you've seen those 2 types of intuition, local and non-local, then you'll understand how this all works. Now, if you haven't obviously watched that, please go and jump into that masterclass. Sorry, I just got distracted because someone slammed a door and the dog jumped and I jumped and it spooked me a little bit. And so the types of intuition, especially local intuition, is formed by the fact that we are electromagnetic beings, and that is part of our biological makeup. And what that means is that by default, if you are living and breathing and you have a pulse, which I'm sure you are because you're watching this video, then you are already intuitive. So intuition on its own is actually not enough because that is innate, that is biological, it's rudimentary. And so what I want to introduce to you is this idea of intuitive intelligence, which is a way of being. It's not a you switch it on and off kind of thing. Your intuition need not be something that you switch on at a certain time when you need it and you switch it off when you feel that you don't, because, let's be honest, that's not really the reality. So intuitive intelligence is this idea that we are living our intuition, we are receiving it. It's a two-way communication and we are constantly giving and receiving information energetically into the field. And this idea that we are already intuitive is the premise for this formula. So the formula is for intuitive intelligence. So intuitive intelligence is A, your innate intuition. It's a biological birthright. It ain't special. It's not like everyone in the world is, separated into categories and the psychics are this category. Everybody has this form of intuition and it's readily available to all of us and we use it whether we realize or not. And then so that's part A, right, of this formula. So it's A plus B equals C. That's this formula. So A is innate intuition. B is spiritual fierceness, which is just another way of saying trust. That spiritual self-esteem, that trust within yourself and within the infinite or universe, God, source, spirit, whatever your preferred term is, enough to actually do something with the information that you're receiving intuitively. Because you're already receiving it. That's already happening. Whether you realize it or not, it's happening. So this is why innate intuition is not enough. So what we're looking for is A plus B equals C. C is intuitive intelligence. It's that way of being. So A is the innate intuition that you already have, you are already in possession of, plus B, which is spiritual self-esteem, which is, it's so important to this idea. It's another word for trust or another phrase that just means trust. So innate intuition plus trust equals intuitive intelligence. Say that again. Innate intuition plus trust equals intuitive intelligence. And so if you look at it like this, you can see why I'm saying that intuition is not enough, because you're already intuitive. But the problem that most of us face is that we don't do anything with our intuition. We receive these little nudges or these messages or this guidance, or you might say something like, oh, I just knew I needed to, or I had this funny feeling that. They're the kinds of phrases that we often find ourselves saying, right? And so that innate intuition within you is not enough if you don't do anything with it. And that's what my program that I'm teaching, that starts next week actually, is all about. You're already intuitive. You don't need me to teach you how to be this, because this is innate. It's biological. Yeah? It's nothing special. Everybody is already intuitive. But what happens is when you bring in this element to trust the intuition, trust what you are receiving, trusting those nudges, those feelings, those knowings, That's where most of us get stuck, and that's where most of us stop. And so the purpose of Activate Your Intuition, which is my 10-week online program, is to move you from just being intuitive, which is innate and biological, and it's your birthright, right? So you're already here, you're already doing this is already in place. What we're going to do is we're going to incorporate this, which is the trust element, so that you actually do something with your intuition. You receive it and you act upon it. And then you move into that place of intuitive intelligence, which is a living, breathing, it's like a way of being. It's not just something that you switch on and off. Yeah? And so this is where we go in the 10-week journey together, because you're already intuitive. What happens is you don't trust yourself, and you don't trust the infinite, and you don't trust those nudges, those feelings, that knowing enough to actually act upon it. And we explore that, and we explore that trust factor, that spiritual self-esteem. So important, because intuition by itself is not enough if you're not doing anything with it. So what you'll learn in the program is how to harness that intuition, also how to work with that non-local intuition as well. So that's more than just the energetic signals that you are receiving from your environment, but you'll actually be able to receive intuitive guidance live, non-locally. And that's the pinnacle, I guess, of the program, is at the end of the 10 weeks together, we all come together on Zoom because it's an online program. It is also run in person and as a retreat, but of course, those things are slightly limited at the moment. And at the end of the 10 weeks, you actually come together, and we all come together on Zoom, and you will receive intuitive guidance live in front of the group, and you will succeed. Every single woman who has gone before you has succeeded, and you will succeed, because you have everything that you need. You're already intuitive, and we spend 10 weeks working on you trusting your intuition. And you start to understand how that works, and how that works with the laws of the cosmos, and how if you are incongruent with one of those laws of the cosmos, then you need to bring yourself back into congruence. And it's really, really quite it's a journey. It's an initiation. So the program itself is the Institute for Intuitive Intelligence's Initiate Program. And I'm one of 16 globally, there's only 16 of us globally who are certified to teach this program. I call it Activate Your Intuition. Same thing. It's the same program. It is the Institute for Intuitive Intelligence's Initiate Program. Same, one in the same content, different title. So, doors close very, very soon. So if you are interested, then please do reach out and ask me any of your questions. If this tickles your fancy, then I would love to have you come and join us. I've got a couple more welcome packs ready to send out. So if one of them has your name on it, then please do come and join me. If you've been waiting for an invitation, if you've been waiting for the sign, that sort of, this cosmic belief that there are signs that come to us, trust it. Yeah, because the intuition is already there. I don't have to convince anybody to join this program, because they know it, they can feel it. It's innate. It is the same experience that I had when I joined the program. I just knew I had to do it. I could feel it. I couldn't explain it at the time, but it had to happen. And that's what happens for the women who do this program as well. I don't have to convince anybody. You won't see any convincing marketing from me. I'll tell you stories, and I'll talk about the program, and I'll make sure that the word gets out there as far and wide as possible. But you won't see me convince you, because it's absolutely not necessary. It's not necessary. You will feel it within you. You'll know if this is right for you. And I trust that, and I trust the infinite enough to know that I don't have to badger people, that I don't have to go out there and try to convince people with scarcity marketing and all of these tactics that are out there. I just get out there and talk about the program, and the right people come. And every single time the right people come. So if you are one of those right people, please do come and join us. This is the last time that this program is going to be offered at this price point. It will be going up next time, because I've added a whole bunch of extra bits and pieces into the program, which is very, very exciting. We start next week on the 23rd of June. So if there is a place calling out to you and you want to save some bucks before the next round, then please do come and join us. I'll pop a little link in the comments with the link that you need. I'll pop that in there. And if you know anybody who you think would love this program, please do share this with them. Please do tell them about it. If you're a graduate or you're interested in the program and you want to do it with a buddy, then please do that. You are very welcome to do so. I would love to have you. It would be my absolute privilege to serve you. And if you have any questions whatsoever, as always, please reach out, get in touch, and let me know. All right, that's it from me. Take care, and bye for now.